Hello everybody, welcome back to PadFootTD Games. My name is Zach, I'm the voice behind the icon, and today we are back once again in PowerWash Simulator. I was like, if we were going to make the jump or not. Really? You made it up here before. Don't give me that. Alright. Well, we want to finish this house this episode, so we are going to not even kind of make that small talk. We are just going to go. I hope you guys are having a good day. I know that I am. It's been a long couple of weeks, and it's really interesting to kind of look back on what we've been able to accomplish. You know, we really kind of started the year. We had one-off events here and there, and then we headed into our big one of Urban Bushwomen 3 weeks ago, which was so much stress because it was my first time to be able to prove, you know, yeah, I can do my job. You know, oh, I forgot we had that the driveway. Which went amazing, by the way. They loved it. They gave high props to me and, you know, my ability to do my job. So that was really awesome. And then we went right into concert band, which was 2 weeks ago. You know, literally loaded it out, loaded it in. And then we went right from concert band into Theater and Dance's show, which opened last night. They closed on Saturday, and we've got strike on Saturday. I'm not there for any of the runs, because I definitely need some distance after doing it so much. Again, I'm not a teacher anymore. I was for many a year. I was even a college professor for a little while, and oh no! Just control your water. Come on, control your water. Control yourself. You're in public. But I'm not their teacher because I don't make the teaching kind of money. So I do need to step back every once in a while from that. And now we get to go into turkey time, come back, jazz concert, end of the year kind of stuff. We've got one show over the break because we don't really get a break. We have one rental, which there's no way we're turning that down. And going to be able to do that in January, and then we start up for next year again, where we don't have any presenting series coming in at this point, so we've got 2 theater and dance shows, and then the normal kind of stuff of different kind of concerts. I hear that the end of the year is pretty hectic, so April to May I'm just going to be flat out again. And then, of course, we've got the summer. And the summer, it's its own beast, which I'm very excited for, because I get to run it this time. I get to run the show. I was in Hawaii last time. So, just me having to get everything going and getting everything ready. So, excited for that. Get that done. As I say, the roof should be over half because we're over half now. It's kind of the ledge. We'll keep on going all the way down. But I hope you guys are enjoying PowerWash Sim. Still a really big fan here. It's amazing to look at how many views we have. And I said this the other day too. You know, I don't think I'd ever turn this into a full-time job, even if I had this ability, because I love what I do in the theater, and I finally have my dream job. I'm not saying the money wouldn't be nice, you know, eventually to have something like that. But I don't ever want to lose sight of just having fun and playing the games that I want to play and doing the things that I want to do, which I think can change a little bit as you get into the world of entertaining others. You can lose sight of that, I think, every once in a while. Again, money would be nice. Sponsorships are nice. But yeah, so it's one of those things, you know, I just try to keep in mind. But my goal is obtainable because, you know, we're on our way there. My goal is to get 500,000 views. We already have over 250,000, but that doesn't roll off the tongue as much as 500,000 views. And I know that one day we'll have 1 million views. It's going to probably be in another 5 years. But it'll come. You know, when we have an average of 60 views per video, that's pretty much our average. It's actually almost on spot on average, which is kind of funny. unfortunately, like, one of my favorite things to make doesn't get the highest amount of views. It does every once in a while, which is weird. I think the YouTube algorithm tries to grab it every once in a while. But it kind of acts as a, you know, a living diary to my life, and I'm going to be able to use that eventually. I don't care about creepy symbols found on the sides of your house. Don't care. Your problem. Your haunted ghosts. Alright, let's get down here and finish this gutter. Gross. Need leaf filter. Proudly sponsoring Daniel Hemrick in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. I think it's still that. Could be really dating myself on that one of when he was there. I think it was still this year. I used to see the commercials all the time, but now I'm curious, was that during COVID when you couldn't see anything else? This roof is done. Now we're going to head over to, this roof. This one should be a lot easier. It's a lot smaller. Notice you gave us a lot more of this, what seems like pine pitch to me. Ooh, I kind of forgot about the dormers. Well, let's do the roof first. Why not? Let's work backwards. Kind of just completely forgot about the garage. Whoopsie. That's on me. Oh, and there's a gutter down there, too. Gutters are pain, because you got to be in, like, a certain area for it to be happy. So there's that. Again, I'm so glad that I'm also very capable of standing on the roof, not falling to break my back. Let's see. Beautiful. Beauty. Yes. Okay, getting good. Again, you gave us a lot of, like, what is the yellow? Lichen? Lichen. Okay. Lichen's a moss, right? I think so. Lichen moss. This sounds like something that rolls off the tongue. God, who actually knows? It's amazing. Like, some of the stuff that, you know, I would say, oh, you learned that in high school. I don't know. I was one of those people where it went in one ear and went out the other. Even in college. I guess this is a fun story for this episode to share. When I was in college, I went to community college first because I actually didn't have the grades to go to Keene State when I first graduated because I didn't care about school. I honestly didn't. And I will say those full force, you know, you gotta fake it till you make it. That was taught to me by Tiffany Dalian. She's married now, so I don't know what her new name is. But she taught me that. And I learned that expression, and I realized, oh, I've been living that my whole life. I was taught that in college. You fake it till you make it. I've been living that my whole life. I'm not ashamed to say that if I didn't cheat off my girlfriend at the time, I would have never have passed chemistry. I barely would have passed physics. I did what I had to do to get by. The cheating stopped later on in life, and everybody's like, well, you're just cheating yourself. No. I've never used chemistry. I don't need to. It being, damn it, a required thing, you know, it just didn't work for me. I didn't need it. Man, how did we get up there? No, wait, I don't need to be here anymore. Go over here. Put it on the roof that we're actually working on. Thank you. So I'm still a very firm believer of, like, I didn't need to know chemistry. So, you know, I faked it till I made it. So when I got to college, nobody to cheat off of, obviously. I didn't know anybody. And I kind of took a lot of the hard classes. I took the prereqs first, okay? So sociology, psychology, and I think some sort of algebra class were my first classes. I almost failed. Every one. Because the way that they had structured their homework, it was just something that I wasn't used to, and I hated doing homework anyways. And I also had a job at the time, so it was really back and forth, and I buckled down and ended up passing the class, but not with, like, super high grades. So it was a wake-up call, and then I started taking, you know, a little bit better classes. I remember I took a creative writing course, and I don't usually say this out loud because nobody will ever find it, thank God. But I've actually written a book before. I wrote a book. of a certain genre, and it was published. Not like a mainstream published, It was actually made into a sellable book, and I still get little itty-bitty stipends every once in a while. It's ran its course and its fad, so it's gone now. But I used to get these little itty-bitty checks for that. And I remember in creative writing, fell off the roof again, I actually submitted part of my book. And I had such a problem with this person that was teaching this class. She was very crotchety, very just mean to her students, mean to everybody. And I remember I put it in, and she found out because somebody had told her, "Oh, did you know that he's had this published?" And she got so mad that I had it. She was gonna bring me to the dean because it wasn't a new work, and I'm like, "You never specified it needed to be new work." I was that asshole. I was like looking for the loophole of, well, you never said it had to be a new work. You just said this, and I wrote it. It's not plagiarism. It's me. This is my creative writing. She had such a fit about it. We were in head, so I was a dick in college, and again, I made it through. Okay, so I made it through with what I had to graduate college. When I graduated from River Valley, I had my associates, and I got my prereqs out of the way. That was going to save me a ton of money as I went into... Oh, this one all done? Yeah, okay, now we just need the gutter. Saved me a lot of time and effort and money as I went into Keene State. Whoopsie. Once I got to Keene, I was able to just take theater classes. I had to take a couple things. I think I had to take a... So I wasn't a first year, so I didn't have to do like first year English or first year math and stuff like that. Excuse me. I took like the Holocaust studies and stuff like that, which was interesting. And I took an environmental class that was awesome. Only time where I was actually sad that my final got canceled. I know, crazy, right? Oh, gutter's done. Okay, yeah! Yeah, we only got 3 things left to do. Nice. All right, let's get on up here. Let's get this finished. Let's get it done in this episode, shall we? But once I got to Keene State, I was able to take theater classes primarily. And I never got lower than a B, except in theater history. I never got lower than a B, and most of it was A's. I was so close to making the dean's list for graduation for a kid who never failed a class in high school, never officially failed a class in college, but was pretty close, pretty dang close. To be able to graduate almost on the dean's list was spectacular. I was 2 points away, and unfortunately they didn't count my last 2 classes that I had taken. Because it wasn't like within the window or something like that. It was some bizarre thing, which was kind of sucky, because it was, yeah, it would have been just braids and, you know, then your name being on a list, but at least it would have been there and it would have meant something to me. But to go from that kid to this one is pretty spectacular, but it does kind of show you put somebody in an environment that you're going to set them up to fail. And I know this is the American school system. I talk to many people around the world about this topic, that our school system is so crap because we really are in an institution to set you up to fail. Bam! Nice. Woo! 360 no scope. I would like to jump off, and there we go. We are in a system that kind of sets you up to fail, unfortunately, which really sucks for everybody involved, to be honest, because it lowers a kid's self-esteem. I was low when I didn't do well in classes, and you'll just run into those one-off teachers that are amazing. Dr. Baum, B-A-U-M, taught me when I was at River Valley. Great guy, fun guy, down to earth, knew what life was all about. And then you'll have certain people that will drive you nuts, such as my statistics teacher at River Valley, where me and my best friend at the time, we were living together. He was living at my parents' house, I should say, so he was living with me. And we had a band and stuff together and all that nonsense. But we lived together, so we would do our homework together, so we had the same interests. It was a math class. I think it was like advanced algebra or something like that. It was like the last one that I was required to do at that time. Is all little feet prints? No, it's just water. Okay. And he accused us of cheating. And I remember he was like, we're going to have a meeting about this, this. And I was like, I already hate this class. I'm traveling an hour and a half to take this class. This guy's an asshole and not listening to us. Again, no, we did not cheat off of each other. I've cheated before, but, like, this was the same answers. We worked together. Hell yes. But, again, we were in the same exact class, doing the same exact work where you had the same exact answer. And I just remember the audacity of that. And I was like, you know what? Screw this. This guy's obviously looking for an answer that he's digging and digging to find. He's not going to find anything, but I'm not going to give him the ability and put in all this time and effort to be able to strip me of completing this class just because he's on a whim. So we actually dropped out of his class, which I think in his mind probably made us look guilty. But it really wasn't. It was just us saying, nope, done. Not going to give you the satisfaction of trying to find something. But now that my rant's done, do what you want to do. Make yourself happy. Hit that escape button. Let's watch this time lapse really quick. Oh my god, it looks like something exploded in the front. Spent a lot of time on the sides. Look at that. Look at that. Then it sped up so fast. Woo! $650 in the bank. Let's click continue. So we got the shoe and the skate park. Skate park looks like hell. Shoe looks much better. Let's actually click on this. Can I go to the shop? I think it's time for us to buy ourselves something nice, don't you think? Let me look here. So, I like the purple. But I really like these gloves. The little octopus gloves. Yeah, gotta have that. And, oh god, the outfits are only $50. Yes, I'll buy that outfit. Do love me some purple. That's some cleaner equipment. What's the next step? Where's the guns? Ah. We're in medium duty right now. Oh god, you need 2,000? Ooh, we're not even close to that. Ooh, that professional duty seems really nice. Oh, okay, well, at least we know what we're saving up for. Modifications? I don't think I really care. I'm looking at this. Space Cadet, Donut Pink. Nah. Clothing is where it's at, to be honest, but let me jump in here. Hold on. How do I didn't I buy this? Yeah, owned. So, how do I put the clothing on? Let's grab the shoe. The shoe will be the next one. We're not going to do it right now, but I'm just trying to figure out, like, what's going on. Alright. So do I need to equip these things? So, shop, career mode, specials, challenges, options. Well, I guess shop. Again, I've got the thing. How do I put it on? That's how we're going to end this episode, everybody, is trying to figure out how. Yes. I want my gloves. I paid money for them. I don't think it'd be on options. Man. I'll tell you what, let's go to the main menu. Let's do you have anything? Whoa, there's a lot of stuff here. Do you have anything really small? Like really small. Let's do the dirt bike really quick. Can I do it again, though? Okay, I can't. Dang it. Okay. I don't know how to change my clothing. Does it just show up in the replay? If it shows up just in the replay, I'm going to be actually really sad. Change clothes in PowerWash Sim. How to change clothes in PowerWash Sim. Click the tab, click clothing. Click the tab called clothing, which I'm assuming is here. Clothing. I mean, it says it's owned. I'm so confused. Oh, I know what it is. It's E. Yes. Oh, we are so happy now. Look at that. Look at my new glove. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is so exciting. It just even looks nicer. All right. Whoa, big scaffolding. All right, well, we're going to clean this shoe for the lady when we come back. This seems like some sort of weird place. Can I get out of here? I want to know what that says over there. I think it just says to come and visit the shoe. Spooky. These gnomes are freaking me out a little bit. I wonder, is there something if I knock them all over? I guess not. There was only 2. Well, there you have it. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. If you enjoy what you saw, we do try to get a video out here on the channel every single day, and we really thank you for your continued support. But with that, I thank you guys so much for coming out to this one, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.